Hi, welcome back to Primitier. We last time got a lot of material running around, so how about this time around? We use up all those sticks we gathered. And this time around, well, better not destroy the house we have. How about it? I invite you in. Ah, it's so good. We've got all the trees still to go. We've got all the sticks yet to use. And playing today will be a little bit weird. On one hand, I fought the heat by opening up some windows and stuff, but since I kind of mistimed everything and have my here have my clothes and stuff on drying right now. I don't have my carpet because I use that one for catching the water, you know, for the dripping stuff. My drip has to drip when it's out of the wet. That sounds so bad. But seriously, no. Therefore, I don't have my usual, like... I have a carpet around my play space area, so whenever I step outside of it, I can feel that, because the surface that my foot is resting on is now very different. And that means today, I will constantly feel like I'm outside of my play space area. Which is quite a weird feeling. I mean, it is how I began with VR, but it's been so long that it's highly unused. Unused. I'm not used to. Anyway, this should stay in hand this time, or we will have this whole problem again. Okay. The question is, can I drop this on the planks? I don't know. I learned. Okay. We do want this in one hand. We want this in the other hand. And on the back side. Perfect. Okay. I'm not sure. Technically speaking, I want it perfectly cut. But then again, it will be hard to get it in between. So... well, whatever happens, here happens, I guess. And I'm perfectly aware that it will fall down. I'll be honest, I didn't think about that. Can I just grab the remaining piece and it will stay in hand? No, it won't, but I got it wedged. Okay. Sorry. What's up with my throat today? I promise I'm drinking enough in the summer heat. I'm drinking enough, but I guess my body still doesn't like it too much. Ooh, that's actually pretty close. Speaking of close, come on. Oh. Someone made a mistake somewhere. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, ooh, shoot. Okay, we get rid of the extra materials first. And I would say we just keep it down with this. I mean, we don't have much choice in this case, so that's the best we can do. Come on. Yes! Okay, and I mean, no one really cares about this here, right? Okay, so we've got one more thing done. And I'm gonna keep this round, because we want to do this very same on the other side as well. Right now it's mostly about the decoration. Okay, and we don't need the unified pieces anyway, so I can get the really wonky pieces. I mean, we have to cut the middle part anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's all the same size or not. There we go. Okay. That means I have to go down again and up for... But I can't overstep... Okay, it's hard to work around this part here. I will try anyway. Well, that works. Now I just go down again and all around. Okay, everything's fine. Another thing I really like is when I don't have that much time to do a recording, and SteamVR just opens up and then decides, you know what? Yeah, no, try again, and just arrows out of nowhere. Thank you, SteamVR. There's always something, and another bug I'm just living with. I haven't looked into it yet because, well, 50% lazy and 50% I just didn't have the time yet. Is OVR Toolkit, which opens up like normal, no problem there. But, well, it tries to open up a second time, although I don't have a second open this program operation, you know. So it opens this little small window like application is already running. Okay, I think, good. I click on OK and take a wild guess on what clicking OK does. Yeah, it closes OVR Toolkit. Just so I can start it another time. I don't know, I'm just living with it right now. I should take care of it sooner or later, especially once I think about doing something VR on stream, which is still a future thought. Right now we have Factorio and Baldur's Gate going, which I want to improve separately. Though I did slow down in improving like the style and everything, the presentation, the overlays, the whatever, because I really want to concentrate rather on myself. Because you can have the coolest layout, you can have the best presentation ever, but as long as your personality is not there, your reaction... Like, I am aware that I did a few mistakes in terms of how I handled things or how I behaved. That sounds drastic without any context. Don't worry, no, it's the small things. It's always the small things, you know? Like here, the way to open up a video, the way to go about it. And even if it's nothing too bad or anything that will drive people away, I know that I don't have to be perfect, but at least I want to be highly enjoyable for the peeps around. And in terms of Baldur's Gate, also for the peep I'm playing with. He's a good one, he deserves good. Okay, the sticks weren't much, but their effect is wow. Okay, where do we continue? I would say I'm rather late. No, there's still one thing left. There's still one thing left I have to do. For this we take 2 more sticks and see what we did here. I have to know which way around I placed the sticks. Okay, I placed the upper one against the side ones. Got it. The upper one against the side ones. That would mean that this stick ends here. Oh, this stick is way too low. That's not good. Yep, it's slightly too low. I mean, oh, that's good actually. That means the door can only open inwards. Yeah, I take that. Okay, one more. And then we see how it would look. I can't really judge without the last stick. Wait. We're gonna do that first and then we take a look. Is this one of the ones that are a centimeter? No, this is great. Come on, come on, I know you can do it. Yes, fine. Okay, so we have a doorway. Okay, in terms, you forgot, or I didn't make it too clear. I do want kind of an overhang, a balcony above the front here. Nothing too much, don't worry. That's not like that's not too many episodes. Like we don't have to do bottom or walls. We just have to do one flooring, and we can actually start with that because we can do the sticks around that. It doesn't have to be that special. Okay, and for that I did need the door, and I didn't want the door to be right above the entry door. It would have looked weird, so we're gonna have it here because there's the staircase. Alright, and now that we got the door thing going, now comes one of the most complicated parts. See, the thing is that one stick is too tall per se, but okay. Oh, do you know what that means if we do the windows now? That means we will have to work with glass. And I know that's the very first time I'm mentioning glass in this game, and yes, we do in fact have glass around. I just didn't really have any reason to use it just yet, but I think that will change in no time. Come on. Inwards or outwards? I think we do want it outwards. So on here. Okay, for right now I just want the border. We don't actually need to make it fancy just yet. Perfect. Now let's hang it in here. Oh, that's not working. Right. Okay, we'll change it up a little bit by putting this thing in the corner. Right now it doesn't really make that much of a difference, I know. but in time it will. So we're gonna do the very same here. I don't even know why. One is perfect. You remember the rubber thing we did with the fence? I'm gonna do it here as well. Okay, also I do need a way to lock it. And if we put glass in the middle, the only surface we really have to use a lock mechanism would be this thing here. Well, on the other side, I guess. How would one do that? Question, do we have... Oh god, they don't look good at all. I think I have to cover them up or something, because they're sticking out too much. Right now it's just working, but not really the best it can be. Also, another thing I can do, I just realized. I don't know what the middle position would be, but that doesn't stop me. Hey. Okay. Do you know that feeling when you want to overachieve? Because now that I see this style, I kinda want this. Yup. You know, this type of window where you can move the bottom part. That would be too much. Also, we would have to work a lot more with these. Also, how do I put it nicely? Sliding stuff in this game is a nightmare. I mean, the stick to stick is both are thick enough, so they don't cause too much problems. That's why we can push one in without fearing to disassemble the whole thing, unlike with the roof, for example. But when it comes to... Okay, let me try something. Before I tell something stupid, let's do an experiment, okay? Okay, so this here would be a railing, okay? A railing? No, just a rail. A rail. Then we can put something in. And here's the thing. We've got the clear hitbox of stuff. So this, you would imagine, with enough force and patience, you can wedge it in. But it feels like the collision boxes are little bit bigger than what they appear to be. So the way around it would be to have it 2 centimeters out. Oops. Three centimeters out. Well, 2 would be enough. 1 would be enough. But okay. That's not gonna cause problems, right? And now we've got a rail. It could... Okay, the thing is, it could work with bigger stuff. Like if we want to automate, let's say a piston, for example, where we have rotary energy going around this way here next to it. Like a wheel that I'm looking at. And this wheel is just, you know, turning this rotary energy, maybe with a stabilizer or something, into a back and forth movement. Which, please don't take it out of context. And yeah, we could use a rating for that. On this size, yeah, maybe. That could work. It could destroy itself because we have constant collisions, and you see what the slightest collisions do in this game. But it could work. On the smaller scale, like if we would turn one stick into 3 smaller pieces just to get a small wedge in, so we can push something up or down. This would be on a scale that I'm not secure with anymore, because it wouldn't have the HP or defense anymore, and you would just breathe at it and it will destroy itself. So, okay, I really want to do it, but it won't be. People in the server of Primitier are suggesting... what did I want to do? Right. People in the server of Primitier were suggesting something like a piston, which works like the... not piston, it's more like a rail, I guess, but we call it piston, which works like the bearings. So you've got the rotary energy in, like this. But instead of going around and around, they would be anchored. Like this is anchored. This has its middle position and it always stays where it is. But it would be anchored in a way that it can slide up and down, but is anchored to the sides. So you actually have a railing. And I can see good use cases for that. Well, when I say people in the server, I don't need necessarily that something like this will come out. But, I mean, we've got rotary stuff going, so the next step being linear motion doesn't sound too bad, does it? Okay, let's take both over. Yeah, it's high vicious though. It's not like that it's needed too much, because I mean it's already a miracle we do have the rotary stuff. This game could as well have been completely about static things, like just building a house like this without door, without windows, just the house itself, and it would have been fine, you know. Maybe I'm just too greedy. That's always a possible option. That actually looks like a realistic solution. I like it. Okay. It's not the most pretty thing. Seeing this, I think about magnets again. Okay, it's not the prettiest thing, but it does work. So the only connection points this can possibly have is the rubber piece against rubber piece, which should be one of the safest things we can have, and the bearings. So whenever we come around to load this in, the only collision we will see is between those two things. And if one of them ever breaks, we will have rubber laying in front of the house and we can simply repair. Speaking of. Oh! This needed repairing? Oh. Now we just need something to keep the window closed. And I do think it stays closed. If I would have it the way it automatically closes, it means that I can't have it open. I mean, there's no real reason to have it open. I love it. And since this is already going well, let's do it a second time. Do it a second time, do it a second time. I was about to forget the clock again, but I do have my eye on it this time. Okay, and for easy orientation, we start right up with this. This is not the middle. That's the middle, isn't it? I think it's the middle. Okay, I think we are out of bearings, so I'm just gonna lay it here for now, so we can take care of it later. I mean, we do have to clean up all of this anyway. I don't want to see the roof pieces anymore. Okay, beside that, we still have the doors to do, which is kind of the same principle. Okay, let's put it on the floor, so it's easier to deal with. And now the other side. Okay, this could actually look really good in the end. Do I want one in the middle as well? The question is on the top or the bottom and how far? Or just straight up through the middle? We could do it right in the middle, because we do actually see the middle this time around. Well, it's not really in the middle. Oh no! Oh, it grabbed to the ground. Yep. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish for a day where I find out how to disconnect the whole strip. I think you have to disconnect it with a piece that is connected to the ground. Now the question becomes, how do you find out which is the piece? Because I don't know. Okay, that was not it. Oh, wonderful. Technical difficulties, I'll be right back at full concentration with the... I don't understand it. Doesn't matter, I've just built it the right way now. After that it should work. Okay, this is connected fine. Now we do the same for up here. Ooh, can I get the whole thing down? No. Of course. Of course. Nope. Not sure what you can see because it's all a little bit dark here. But we do have but we do have a door. Now, okay. Not that I have the hinges, the bearings to put it in place. So right now I just place it next to the frame. And we have to think about how to use it. Do we place it inside? Do we place it outside? With inside outside I mean with where do the bearings go? And how to decorate it. I mean, we do have all of these pieces. I said that I didn't want to put them into the door, but I'm reconsidering because it would look nice. Oh, wait. We need 2 doors. I can do that with the one above. Yeah, I can do that. That way? Do I build a second door straight away? I mean, I can. Sooner or later we will need it anyway, so no harm in doing it right now. Also, with just the frame laying next to, well, the door frame laying next to the frame, it's a weird, it has a sense of realism, you know what I mean? Like everything so far has been like Minecraft house building in a way, but I think once we really get to the furniture, it will feel rather real. Or maybe it just feels real because my last moving was quite a while ago and I lost all sense on how it feels like to move. But I don't know. Just looking at it, I can kind of feel the weight I would have to lift to get it into place. Not in-game. I mean, if I would just straight up pick it up and with my physical hands. I like the effect the game has. That's good enough. Okay, but I won't bring this one up. I just lay it here with the other one because I don't want to damage the roof. Excuse me? I wanted to ask, like, what is this thing doing here? Then I remembered, oh yeah, it's one of the planks we had for the outlines, which I technically don't need anymore, so just put it away, I guess. Okay, we've got an idea on the doors and windows going. We've got the door frame on top. So next time around, we either do the wall, get the bearings to get every other piece into place, or we start with the materials to decorate. Although, okay, we can argue about that, but my idea is we're gonna keep the windows and doors. Well, maybe not the doors, because I can always decorate them with wood. So that's another topic. But the windows, we're gonna keep it like this, which is not the safest, but I mean, I'm alone here anyway. All I have is myself and the voices in my head that sometimes praise me in my house. Thank you, guys. But no, seriously now, we will need glass, like I said, but I do want to do the workshop before that, so I can make the glass. I could always make it back at the old base, but I think it's more special if the first thing we do with the house, practically, is for the house itself. So that's the idea here. I'm gonna take the tungsten far away from the house. Plonk. And the rubber... yeah, we will need that for the door and the other window. Plonk. Nice flip. Huh. Up, that's our stick pile. I guess the next thing will be material gathering again. Although, do we need more? We always need more sticks. Don't get me wrong. I could decorate this with more triangle patterns because our main wall would be inside, while the frame that I built is an outside thing. So if we have one diagonal stick on the same level as this here, it won't interfere with whatever wall I build inside next to this one. Does it make sense? I hope it does, because well, you can see what I mean. It's kind of like the door frame here. The door frame would just be the wall, and that's our frame outside. So we can do all the diagonal and triangle stuff we want for the decoration while still being able to fill it in. Well, unlike that, which I still don't know how to fill in. Yep, you know what? That's perfect. Oops. Wrong button. My mistake. I'm gonna leave you with the sunrise. And this, I like that slime. Sooner or later we'll have to make it our pet. Here. Nice and frame. Well, have a good day. Bye bye.